Alright, hello YouTube and hello Instagram. So I'm just making this video to clarify my bingo battle tournament that I'm doing because I uh, am getting a lot of questions about it. So I'm just gonna make this for an FAQ real quick because why not? People want to know. So I'm just gonna answer some questions about it because it is a little confusing for some people. I have people that asked me on Discord, on the Instagram DMs, and even on my live streams. So I'm just going to talk about it. So, first of all, we're going to be using Pikmin 3 Deluxe. That is way easier because if I was going to use Cemu, number one, that's unfair because only one player would have the map. Uh, Two, also, most people that play Pikmin that we use the Wii Remote, you would have to go buy a dolphin bar for each player, and that's like 30. Like, that's just too much of a commitment. So, not doing uh, that. We're doing 3 Deluxe. People ask me, how do I do this? Because as you probably know, unfortunately, Pikmin 3 Deluxe does not have online multiplayer, which sucks. It really should. We are using a free program called Parsect that allows you to connect controllers to other people's computers. You don't have to pay anything for it, you don't have to do anything with it. You just download it to your computer, which you can use pretty much any operating system and it will work. And then just connect your controller and we're good to go. People ask if you have to pay money to enter. No, you don't. It's free. People ask, is there a limit to how many people can go? No, there's not. There can be. So far, at the time of making this video, I believe 12 or 14. I think 14 people. Hold on, let me check. Let me check. Let me check. Yeah, 14 people, including me, have signed up so far. And yeah, another thing people often ask me about, if they're not like too tech savvy, you about Parsec. Like, do you need like a really beefy PC? You don't. You could use like I entered a bingo battle tournament in the Sprout House. Shout out to them. I basically copied a lot of ideas from them. But anyways, I did enter a bingo battle tournament for the Sprout House. So like some people used their Chromebook for that, and it worked pretty well. And people ask about location. So I do know that there are a couple people playing that. I'm from Canada, and people are like, "Oh, I'm from Europe. Will the connection work?" And if you have good internet, it should work. And yeah, now getting to more tournament specific things. The tournament will be best of 5. So first the 5 wins. That's how it's gonna go. Uh, I actually am not banning Rusted Labyrinth. That would be a hot take, but only one layout C with the metal ball is banned, but the other two are not because I genuinely don't. I mean, there might be a couple of things, but like they're not a significant amount of disadvantage. The map you see here, Jigsaw Fortress, is going to be banned unless both players don't want it to. That's another thing people ask me about. So bingo battles. The standard rules are going to be 2v2, 2 captains for team, 10 Pikmin to start with, victory macaroon off, and is that all the things? I'm just checking real quick. I'm making sure I'm getting everything. Uh, yeah, and Jigsaw Fortress will be banned by default, but if both players agree, that can be changed. Uh, some people are asking about uh, being a commentator, and if you want to be, you can, because I'm going to be commentating through all the matches. Maybe not mine, because that feels a little eh, but If you'd like to be a commentator, please uh, DM me or put a comment on this video slash reel. I mean, I highly doubt anyone's gonna watch this far on an Instagram short, Instagram reel, because attention spans are brain dead. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else people ask. They ask about like lag. If there can be some, like, I'm not expecting perfect performance. I would be surprised if there is, to be honest, but it has to be playable. Like, it can't be too bad. Lag switches are banned, stuff like that is. We are going to be using the Sprout Houses mod that makes the rock item be way more fair, unless both players want it off, which I don't think anyone would, but just some customizability. And the winner will win a Bulboard plush that will be shipped to you by me. If I somehow manage to win, which who knows what will happen, I'll just keep it for myself. The tournament will take place on December 13th. It will start then, and the last thing I would like to talk about is how the matches will play out. Hold on, I'm just gonna skip through. This is from one of my live streams that I did with Fallman 500. Just using that as for the background footage. I'll just start it right there. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. So the last thing I'm going to be talking about is how the matches are going to work. They're going to start on December 13th. That's the second Saturday in December. Yeah, I highly doubt it's going to be done in one day. In fact, someone asked me if it's going to be done in one day. It's not, due to time zones and stuff. As to when the tournament will take place, I'm usually free on evenings because you probably could do it without me if someone else is willing to both host and commentate. Because that's another thing. You do not need a ROM or you do not need an emulator to participate. You don't need any of that. You only need a controller, a computer, PC. That's it. If someone else is willing to host and commentate and just record, I can upload it to YouTube. That works for me too. I would like to commentate every time, but especially because I'm doing this around the holidays, which I know my schedule will be a little bit busy, but yeah, it will just go whenever I'll ask time for both the participants for when they can play, and whenever they can play that works for me, because I do know the time zones and stuff. So yeah, that's just me answering some questions on scripted about my bingo battle tournament that I will be hosting. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you want to join the tournament, I'm looking for as many people as I physically can to join the tournament. If you would like to join the tournament, you can. The Discord link will be in the description. It's in my bio for every social media. And yeah. Well, thanks for watching all the way through if you did, and have a rest of your day. Peace.